What's going on, YouTube viewers? Thank you, and you are visiting IER Info Entertainment Reviews. It is now April 21st, 2016, 1:26 a.m. Arizona time. New update, just recently posted earlier on April 20th. Just recently, just now, not long ago, Oklahoma again. Something I want to show to you before I start talking about another subject that I plan, as I just came across this right now. 3.0 hitting Oklahoma again. As you can see, look, it's pretty darn gnarly. You guys, this is just too frequent. It's just getting worse. Within the past about 2-3 hours, this is what's been going on. Very unprecedented. As if you haven't seen yet the first update I just recently put on, go take a look at that, as I really put that in a deep perspective and truly explain it the best way to make you really see in another whole different point of view. So again, you can see here California right along the coast, 2.6. You getting see in Alaska, 3.1. Towards the south part of America, everyone is getting hit. You got the 4.7, again that 2.8. So I mean, as this globe turns around, and this is just within the last few hours, if not just a couple hours. I mean, this is so truly very recent. I just recently did one, uploaded around 10:20, and as I was just in the process of talking, I was going to talk about California, as we will get into that in a quick minute. Just want to go ahead and bring this to your attention. Again, IER Info Entertainment Reviews. You guys, I'm going to be bringing you a lot more. If you have not yet checked out Dabu77, you guys, it's a must. Go visit him. Also, don't forget Secure Team. Great guys, great info that they bring. Keep it up, keep bringing it along, keep putting the word out, because you guys, we need to create this circle and really wake people up. Now, one thing I want to get into, look at California. You guys, one thing I like to mention, you have all these kids and all these people, you know, there's so much live footage. This whole neighborhood, quoted, as stated, unknown fault line. So now you got this beautiful neighborhood that is literally built on top of a fault line in California that nobody even has a clue, or maybe they did know and decided to not even mention, but say, hey, because everyone's so money hungry to build and make money of all of us citizens who are check to check. Look at this. I tell you one thing. I would not be standing there right now. I'd be getting me a truck and I'd be out of there. I would not be staying in the home. Hopefully these people are leaving. If not, boy, God bless you guys. Anyhow, this is not one thing to worry about. The cascadia is highly talked about a lot. Of course, we have the Madrid fault line also. The Oklahoma, we're going to go back to that for a quick second, not to really throw the subject off, but just to give you guys another tip here and show you. Look, as this globe is going around. With all the earthquakes going on, it is so eerie as you see them within the past few hours. And just look at constant. This is constant right here in the past few hours. They keep hitting in the main plates that go wrapping around the whole globe. 2 days worth right there, you guys. It's very eerie. It's not fun to look at all when you start seeing it rise, and bam, you see the full 7 days. Unbelievable. And again, it's amazing all going off that we are not all feeling it, other than the people who are in it. Very eerie. Now, for one, Oklahoma, every single day, multiple times a day, they're shaking. It's gonna get worse. It's not gonna stop. We're in a very unprecedented time. The worst part about it, Oklahoma being right there near the Madrid fault line. Guys, again, look at all this going on. Look at all in the same spots. I mean, this stuff is just so deep. A lot of us really, there's many people who choose not to even look, who choose not to hear, who choose not to listen because it scares the you-know-what out of them. Of course, think it doesn't scare me also and many others, but we have to be very well aware of what is going on right now. Again, look at this. You look, constant, everything. Huge. It's massive. You got Madrid. You got San Andreas. You can't even see the state of California just because of all the dang earthquakes that are going on. Throughout half of these places, it's this bad. The worst part about it is that it's not what we have to worry about. We shouldn't be really just worrying about the Madrid. We shouldn't be worrying about the Cascadia fault line. And we certainly should not just be worrying about San Andreas. Nor Yellowstone. Yes, these are all devastating occurrences. But what's more devastating and what's more going to be very right around the corner, it can happen any day. It's just beyond its tipping point. The Ring of Fire. I think we should make a different name for this Ring of Fire because it's just not good of enough a name. The reason why I say that, because this thing wraps around the whole globe. All over the place. You're looking at 7 full days worth. Start going back down. This is just within just now. That's why I want to go ahead and post this video. It threw me off as I plan to talk about California and Arizona itself. And saw this, might as well go ahead and bring this to you guys into the update, let you know what's going on. And again, those are none of those faults. Madrid, Cascadia, nor San Andreas is what everybody should be worrying about. We should be worrying about all the plates that run all the way through, all on this globe. Because why? They're all acting up every single second, every moment, every day. It's increasing. The planet is on a verge of a huge earthquake global abyss. Another thing many do not even think about, you guys, when it happens, it's not just going to be a one state, one country situation. When this occurs, as you're watching like this, as I'm showing you over the days, when this happens, nobody is thinking about all the nuclear weapons. You guys, one another to bring up, nobody thinks or bothers to just put in their own perspective and, wow, hey, we're living on a floating cemetery. And of course, that is a whole separate different subject, but think about it. Just think about it. From day one, when humans stepped foot on this earth, all their wars, all the gladiators, the Romans, Egyptians, you name it, up until today. Imagine how many bodies buried in earth. It's very deep, and many I have mentioned this too, they didn't look at things the same, and neither will you when you really deeply think about it. It's chilling. Now back to the earthquakes. When and as depending how big this happens, which it will be, I believe, well over 7-pointer, because it's all going to be a one-time event. Nobody's thinking about all the nuclear weapons across the world. We're too focused thinking about all the earthquakes. We're too focused thinking about everything else, the die-offs and all this stuff happening around the world. You guys, these earthquakes take liftoff. It's not going to just be the earthquakes taking liftoff. There's very high risk. All it takes is a couple warheads to go off. because of the ruckus and all the shaking going on throughout the globe. When this happens and one warhead triggers the other, think about it, people. Just think about it for a quick second. Now, look at Oklahoma, look at California, look at Alaska. Alaska keeps getting hit in the same spots. The United States has a lot of weaponry, so does Russia all over the world. It's not just our nation, it's the whole globe that has to worry. And not just that, it's all of us human beings that live on this planet who truly have to worry because these earthquakes could trigger such an event. You have all the power plants. Imagine all the power plants that you live nearby in your cities. People do not think about it. Now, because I'm bringing this up to you folks, because I do not hear it talked about. Yes, we talk about everything else. I hear it all over. I know. But nobody is talking about the earthquakes of a possibility triggering a nuclear warhead, where the nuclear warhead could trigger into other warheads and ricocheting. That is enough to fully put this planet into a whole multiple little pieces. It's very deep to think. This is very deep talk, but hey, you guys, it's fact, it's true, it's real. We all need to keep that circle together and really start pushing the word out, because hey, we all know that our GOV ain't gonna do doodly dang squat. Bad enough, like I said earlier on the other footage, Russia went on ahead and they're pulling troops back because of the Ring of Fire. Gotta give that a different name, because it's worse than a dang Ring of Fire. I think it's called the Ring of Hell. It's very devastating. And again, like I'm saying, people put it in deep thought. We're not just living on a floating cemetery. When stuff hits the fan, and boy, I hope it does not happen. I'd rather go through an earthquake devastation than an earthquake devastation setting off nuclear warheads throughout the world. But it's a fact, and it's true, and it certainly can happen. You put this all in one, including all the power plants that power all of our homes and everything in our daily lives, globally. When she bursts, this is what an all-in-one will be like when it does happen. And you guys, it's happening too frequently. The fracking has been enough. And another thing, before I do forget to mention, people blame, well, not the people, but there's the GOV where they're blaming cars. They're blaming all this other stuff. It's not it. You guys, Nevada had over 2,000 tests underground, airborne tests, ground tests, nuclear tests, 2,000 tests alone, nuclear testing. And they're blaming the vehicles, they're blaming this. Korea, when they did their underground test recently, and it was stated there's great possibility that it could ricochet and it could cause a situation. Majority of this damage that is going on right now is because of a lot of the nuclear testing that has been done over the years. You're blowing up 40 tons, 50 tons, all this testing going done into the grounds, into the ocean grounds. You are putting big dang holes, and not just that, hitting them near the faults, hitting them near the plates. It's just adding on to what is happening right now. Not including the fracking, but damaging it from all the testing done. China, Japan, Russia, everybody. There's been too much testing done on this planet from all the nuclear tests. Hey, Earth is brittle like we are, people. We break, our bones break, so will Earth. And all this testing that a lot do not even think about has a lot to do with what's going on right now to our planet. Not including the man-made, all the spraying going on. You guys, I bet y'all have a lot of allergies going on. Why? Look up in your sky. Start paying attention, people, and really look. Some people are too focused with their lives. I know it's busy, but people need to start waking up. And those who don't, well, you're going to be the ones caught with your pants down, and you're going to be wishing that you would have probably made the right decision. It's better to try to do something than not do something. So, anyhow, just something I want to bring that up. Boy, that could just kind of tick you off a little bit. Just gets upsetting because of what they're doing to us. It's not just us citizens, but the GOV of everything going on. They think because all this scientific stuff, this was the worst thing that man could have ever done, and the one that created the first bomb, he regretted it. It's the worst decision ever done, but in a way, it could have still would have happened anyway, because someone still would have came up with the idea. They would have said, hey, I got this idea, we can make this. They still would have done it. So either way, I guess it don't matter. But my point is, it's not just the vehicles, it's not all this other stuff that they're blaming it on that we're ruining the ozone layer. It's not that. Air testing is going to ruin the ozone layer. Ground testing is going to start putting earth and causing little earth plates to start shifting. I mean, come on, people. Think when you grab a plate of food, all that food you put on that plate, all that weight, that's all of Earth's crust, all of Earth's parts. You drop that plate on the concrete, the tile floor, what is going to happen? Exactly. That's what the nuclear testing has done to this planet. And especially to all the sea life. So anyhow, just this a little something I wanted to get to you guys. Very something intriguing, and yeah, it's deep, but very true. And again, Mother Earth, she's ready to blow, and we better get freaking ready for the ride, and we're gonna need some damn good seatbelts. Now let's get back to California. You got kids, you guys. This is bonkers. I sure the heck wouldn't, even being a kid, I wouldn't be using this as ramps. I wouldn't be thinking it's cool, because it's not. Too bad a lot of people are just, I hate to say it, but a lot of people are so brainwashed and just, I don't know, they just don't see. A lot of them, they just don't care. Well, good for you. But there's a lot of us who do, and a lot of us who are not gonna sit there and just let it go. That's my house. I'm out of there. No freaking way. See you later. Hey, just take the importances. The rest could stay, but I'm not staying in any of those homes. There is no way I would stay there. I mean, come on, you guys. You find out now you got a fault line built through your whole neighborhood, thinking that you're living in such a beautiful area, and let me tell you, it is. But to finally know, wow, we didn't know that there was a fault line. Oh my gosh, we built on top of a fault line all this whole development. This thing could go anywhere. It could go this way. It could go coming back towards me. This thing could go anywhere, who knows? And they still don't know where this thing goes at. But sidewalks raising up as high as over 3 feet tall. This is just one section. And one I wanted to bring. Here's Arizona. Here's our area. Now, even I used to think Arizona was the least safe. California breaks off. Whatever happens, all this through here, tons of fault lines. Arizona has a lot of fault lines too, cutting through here. But if California did fully come down, water is not going to stop here. Water could come up as far as here. And I'm being dead serious. Parts of Arizona is going to be flooded underwater. It's deep. It's just something I wanted to bring to you guys. And when people are saying, well, nothing to worry about quakes, we got to worry about earthquakes. Those who do not know, just a couple weeks back, there was a week. In 1 week, Arizona had over 20 earthquakes. I mean, that's just unbelievable. And just seeing this in California, I mean, it's creepy, you guys. But if this information doesn't get out, people are going to be sitting clueless through their daily lives and nobody's going to know nothing. And again, Arizona is not the safest place either. You want to be high top, you want to be at least around the northern ends, because the cities are going to be just like California. And it sucks because living near California, that's even the worst part. But anyhow, just something I wanted to bring up to you. And during this, of course, the just recently earthquake in Oklahoma, they had that 3-pointer. It just happened. It just threw me off guard. I was gonna, like I said, talk to you a little bit about this California deal, and the issue with Madrid, the Cascadia, and San Andreas. How people, yes, it's creepy. It's very devastating because what those three can cause, especially the Madrid fault line. The Madrid fault line is the biggest, baddest out of the Cascadia and San Andreas, but it's not the biggest, baddest, nor are the other two compared to the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire wraps around the whole globe. The last couple days, it's been beyond active, more active than anything you could imagine. And the sad part about it, every day it's increasing. Every second it's increasing. So eventually, you guys, we need to start focusing on the Ring of Fire, because this is what's happening. Just look at this globe. It's gnarly. It's an earthquake abyss in a nutshell. And we don't have to just blame the quakes. Of course, we already know who to blame. But, of course, all you could do is just get ready. And hopefully you can soak in all this deep information and go with the flow. Another, you're all going to have to keep your dang feet grounded, because there's going to be a lot of panic going on. It's just going to be brutal. Put it that way. You see it in the dang movies. Not even that, then all the UFO activity going on. Arizona's been getting a load of UFO sighting. The worst thing, globally. Just a few weeks back, I forgot who it was I was watching. There's just so much information I was getting going on. From the West Coast all the way to the East Coast of the United States. Within that same day and through the couple days prior, all nothing but same UFO incidents going on. And the creepiest thing, well, it's not sad, it's just more creepy, is that they're not the kind entity, and they're saying, okay, planned alien invasion. To me, I don't think it's planned. The mistake we did was sending freaking signals out there, because we don't know what language, we don't know what the heck we're doing. And they're pissed, and they're here. So, you guys, this is IER Info Entertainment Reviews. Stay up to date. Please subscribe. Give me thumbs up if you like. I'm going to be bringing you a whole lot more, as I'm going to be digging in more to really help all, including Dabu 7 secure team, especially UFO Observer, you name it. Dutchinson, thumbs up to all of you guys. Keep it up, as I will continue to also myself bring all the information I can. Guys, peace, much love, stay safe, keep your mind open, and keep your feet grounded. Stay tuned for more on IER Info Entertainment Reviews.